Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is time for the August prompts for the Take 5 Art Challenge. This month, the prompts are brought to us by the amazing Anna, who is just me creating on Instagram. Anna is one of our new girls. She is new as a member to Take 5, but she's not new to Take 5 Art because she's been creating with us for the past, I don't know how long. Every time the prompts come out, within a couple of days, she's always got her video uploaded and she plays along with us, and I absolutely love her style. It's very minimalistic, it's very art journal-y, and so as I would expect from Anna, she has given us some really interesting prompts which really scared the crap out of me, but I'm ready to give it a go because this is definitely her style and I want to move out of my style and try somebody else's style and see what somebody else's style looks like on me, you know what I mean? So this month the prompts are, I'm going to put them up here on the top right hand side, and one of the prompts is to finish in 15 minutes, which is why I have my timer here. I don't know, this is so scary. So between finishing in 15 minutes and making use of white space, this is so not me. So this is going to be really interesting. So here we go. We've also got blues. I've got some Distress Oxides blues. I've picked up Perfect Pearls and some Distress ink in blue. For circles, I'm using Punchinella. And for making use of white space, I've also chosen to use my Versamark with some clear embossing powder. This is what I'm thinking. Let's see how we go. And it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Alright, so to start off with, I'm using a traveler's notebook. This is plain paper, so it's okay to take stamping, but not okay for paint. So just plain paper. I'm going to start off by using my Versamark with a background script stamp here. This is by Kaisercraft, and gosh, my Versamark is really dirty and grubby, and so I did make sure that I cleaned my stamp. I always clean my stamps afterwards so there's no ink. But yeah, just make sure that if you want a clear like stamp, make sure that it's that your Versamark pad is not too dirty. This one, it doesn't turn out too bad. It looks a bit scrummy, but it's okay. So I'm now adding my clear embossing powder, and I've just got a piece of paper there holding all my powder. I pretty much dump almost the entire pot there, but yep, that's going good. And it's just really interesting how it takes almost 5 minutes for me to apply the Versamark and then apply the powder and then clean up and then get the heating done. And I think this is what takes a lot of my 15 minutes, just the cleaning up as I go. And so you'll see in the end I kind of run out of time, but I'm attributing it to the fact that it took quite a bit of time to set my Versamark and my clear embossing powder. So if you'll forgive me, that is why I end up taking a little bit of time afterwards. So I've got over 10 minutes to go and I've really not done anything on my page. So at this stage, panic is setting in. I'm grabbing the lightest blue that I have. It's a Distress ink. What I'm doing is I'm going on the inside of the page, leaving like all my white space is going to be on the inside. I only have 2 colors of Distress Oxide in blue, and I know that they are juicy and that they are dark, and I kind of wanted it to fade into the middle, into the white, so that's why I chose the Distress ink in, I think that's Tumbled Glass. So here we go. This is Salty Ocean with my Distress Oxide, and this is what I mean. It's juicy, it's dark, and I kind of just wanted to make sure that the outer edges are dark and then that they fade into a light blue, then fade into like the white of the page. So that's why I kind of used that lighter blue on the inside first. I do go through and I blend in the 2 colors to make it look like a smooth gradient. I also make sure that I cover a lot of that script, and I love how that clear embossing pattern lets you have leaves the white, makes use of the white space. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think that by using that art supply, it allows you to use the white space effectively. So I love how that looks now. I'm going to go ahead with my faded jeans, and I'm going to use the Punchinella, and I actually quite really adore how this turns out. I love the combination of the script with the combination of the circles. I think faded jeans is a lovely color, and I love it in Distress Oxide too, so I really love the layered look that this gives. And even if I'd left it at this stage, I'd be pretty happy with that. I might one day go through and just make a whole lot of backgrounds to a page so that you've got a traveler's notebook that's ready to be used. I've got a penny black stamp here, and I sort of thought as I was doing this, I sort of thought it would be lovely to have like a winter scene. It's winter here in Australia. It's cold. It's like the coldest winter ever in my life. I'm not sure why. So I'm just having like this blue kind of winter day scene, and I love how this turns out. This is just so dreamy for me. It's so beautiful. So here we go, wasting more time. You know how the Distress Oxide is quite juicy in it, sitting on top of the clear embossing set embossing powder. It's like slick, so I didn't want to smudge, although it kind of do smudge in a little bit, but I wanted to dry as much of it as I could. And like using all these tools, really, you don't realize how much time these techniques take until like you're on a time limit. So I thought this was hilarious, but during, you know, as I was doing it, I was like, no, I don't have much time left. So thanks, Anne. And I'm just showing you now, coming in a little bit closer. So here's the stamp, just a leaf stamp, and this is the color of the grungy pad of my Versamark, and I'm going to come in now with some perfect pearls, and it's going to cover it with the blue. I remember I used to do this technique a long time ago. It's just so beautiful. It picks up the blue and the shimmery, and it looks like a shimmery, you know, blue winter day. Oh, it's just so lovely. I need to do this more often. I really fell in love with it as I was doing it. And a little bit of the sparkling from the perfect pearls as well really adds to it. So really love how this turned out. So panning out into view, and look how much time I have left. Seriously, I'm like freaking out here going, 2 minutes? 2 minutes? I'm supposed to pull this together in 2 minutes? So I have a little fairy stamp to the side of me here. And I thought I wanted to do it so that it was like a fairy garden on a winter's morning. And that all these fairies were just playing. So I love the stamp set. It's a cheapie that I bought online from AliExpress. They kind of all fall out. There's no grip on the stamps, and some of them, you know, the plastic's not perfect. So you get what you get what you paid for. The originals, which are the Lavinia stamps, are really good quality, and you know, I probably will get some because I quite love making these kind of garden scenes. So yeah, but I love how this emits like a beautiful wintry day feeling. Okay, so my timer just ran out. So let's stop that now. And this is what I have after 15 minutes of working on my journal. This is what I have. I think it's really, really cute. I love it. I love it how it turned monochromatic. I love how the perfect pearls here created this amazing shimmer. I hope you can see it. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of cheating, and I'm going to continue just a little bit, only because the way the fairies are reaching out, it looks like they're grabbing something, right? So I feel like I need to put something there for them to grab. Also, I do have a quote in mind. I'm going to take an extra just to finish off my art journal. So I'm grabbing a stamp set from Kaisercraft. This is one, oh gosh, I bought this like 3-4 years ago. and it's just got a whole lot of arrows and circles. So I've got this circle stamp that is a block fill, and it's got "Love This" in clear on the inside. So I'm stamping it with Versamark, and then I'm applying the Perfect Pearls again so it absorbs that Perfect Pearl blue color. I am now reaching for some metallic gel pens, and I'm choosing the blue color, and I'm just deciding, you know, am I going to put it on the left or am I going to put it at the right? And this is a quote that I sort of made up on my own as I was sitting there making the scene and thinking about the fairies and, you know, beautiful fairies that play at night, and just the beauty of winter mornings and the dew and stuff like this. This kind of came to mind. By the light of the silvery moon, look for the beauty of the night. So I broke it up so that by the light of the silvery moon was on the right hand side, so kind of maybe allude to that ball that the fairies are trying to catch. And then below the fairy on the left hand side, it can be read as look for the beauty of the night by the light of the silvery moon, or by the light of the silvery moon, look for the beauty of the night. So whichever way you want to read it, it's beautiful. So that is my spread for today. Thank you, Anne, for these amazing prompts. They scared me, but I did it. I was bold and I dared, and I love what I came up with. Thank you so much. Go ahead and check out all the other girls this month. I can't wait to see what everybody did. And I think one of the girls is going lives, and I think she's crazy. I don't know how she's gonna go. Anna, I don't know how you're gonna go. But it's gonna be so much fun. I hope you guys give this a go. Remember, it's fun. Don't stress out. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video.